Hello, this is an HP Max pressure test with one of my own personal favorites, which I put a lot of time into them for my own, well actually they're for an S&W, a real regular cylinder wear wheel one, get it? Anyhow, so these are a 360 series that I go ahead and I just went and top punched them. They're very deep. They're a 157, a 154 dish tip, and a 146.5 grain, 146.5 grain deep hollow point. Some of my 218 slugs nearly fit in it. Okay, enough about that. I have to go through and size them twice and all that, but I really dig these for my center fire stuff, and so I made him work for this. That was 590 feet per second at a 4300 fill because I didn't go back in my tanks. So for, well, I'll do the math for y'all, but these are one of my favorite regular revolver rounds, and I forgot my hash marks. That's just too funny. I wasn't gonna ever air these, but get it, air gun. Yeah, I know I'm a real special one there with my, I suppose, old person humor, maybe. Whatever, I'm not that old, I hope. And that's 696.1, so folks, that means we definitely hit over 700 on the second shot. That's what these tendencies are. Doesn't seem to matter if I go to 4450, 4500. So, and this is at 34 yards. There's a reason I chose to size them to 356. I bring them from 360 down. If you guys hit like and subscribe, I'll go ahead and take my time and top punch some more of these after I cast them. And 671. I get a kick out of these. The expansion of these is bigger than a 50-cent piece at, like, with the HP Max at a, so this is 54 yards. And 653, I didn't even see where my, oh, good point of impact, didn't change much. For 54 yards and me blabbing, and I'm single loading, and let's see, I think I just put in my camera bag. On my side I can't wear my overalls with the leg brace, but 645 feet per second. This is why I take the time I do to make myself, well, my own rounds. I saw vapor there. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna put more than 10 through this just to see some. Okay, deep hollow points. Now hold on, guys. Like, it's comical to me because, well, these are such an ideal S&W revolver round, and it turns out with the HP Max, the expansion is insanely awesome. Let's just keep running them. I forgot that I have another camera running on this, and I keep meaning to say, hey, maybe somebody could do some video editing for me. I guarantee 617 feet per second. I don't know, I'm well over 12 rounds into this, I reckon, because I already ran out of my 10 I put in my bag. But you see this lossless? I'm not changing my hash marks through my vision. I have no idea what the viewer of y'all is, but let's just see. I don't know why some people really have, I have really bad, my fingers have pins and needles in them all the time. I'll chronograph this data, I'll put all these foot-pounds over conversions and all that, and it's really easy to do. And funny enough, I just had a $160 chronograph show up today to replace yet another one, and turns out that the one Eddie Moit and Melissa Moit suggested works better. And that was 583 feet a second. Heck, I'll go ahead and shoot these on down to, well, I don't know. I'll just keep shooting them until they're not hitting torso Timmy. Oh wow, 576 feet a second. See, I've got that on the other side of the barrel or muzzle because of the green flashing. Oh, that's so terrible. This big of a round at 54 yards, I do size it twice down because, for an example, today some of my 30 caliber slugs I'm doing are 310. They're really nice for a lot of center fire. And I went ahead and learned my lesson yet a umpteenth time again about trying to size down too much at once. So anyhow, that's why this is in night mode. That's still 568.7. My gosh, like, this thing brings it. It really does. And I'm still maintaining my same point of impact because I want y'all to see, like, you know, I mean, you can stand, and I've single loaded, hand loaded, all this stuff in sub-freezing temperatures. And that's when I got this gun, was the beginning of around Christmas actually. So no, that's 538.7 feet per second, and I've got to be somewhere in the 20 some rounds. Again, 147 grain. And it just vaporized. I don't know if you all know what that is. That flash is this pure lead projectile vaporizing. It's the only thing I put on my shooting. And I'm maintaining the same crosshair point because, boy, I'm gonna have to go ahead and cast some more of these. I really do enjoy these. These are something special. And Torso Timmy loves them. We're having some fun. I wonder if how about if his umbilical hernia has a problem now. Oh. Wrong side, buddy. It's the other one, right? Let's just see. So if this is gonna drop 2 hash marks at, I don't know, 20 some. Oh yeah, hey, I almost got the same hole. And this is, again, that's still reading 500 and some foot-pounds, like, or excuse me, feet per second. So until I jam this up, I keep saying, oh, 488 feet per second. We finally broke the record on that for low shots, but still, this is going to produce some really neat expansion pieces, the ones that haven't vaporized. And I will go ahead and try and post some photos of that too. Like I said, these rounds take me a lot of work. It's not the same as regular reloading or whatnot. This is offer. Well, I love these rifles. Let's see how much further we go. And you all realize you can hit in the lower right hand corner like 2x and speed me up to Alvin and the Chipmunk speed or whatnot. And I'll find that's 467 feet per second. Then now the question being is, how much would I actually gain or lose in velocity if, say, I sized them from a 360 to a 357 instead of a 356? I have a lot of theories on that, and I've tested them, but I haven't filmed them. It's still really vaporizing. I'm really chewing through my ammo, and wow, time and labor on these ain't no joke. But nor is that flashing and vaporizing. I about got enough samples here, I'm sure, and because I sized them to 356, I could pretty much, I bet you, this 440 feet per second. Now I really, it's entertaining to me because that's like what an old pump up 1322 or whatever would be doing. Unless you pump it up 15 to 23 times and achieve 530 feet a second with your 14.3. BB gun wars as kids, right? Oh, I finally dropped. That's it. Thank you.